Pandas, pandas, pandas. Come on, pandas. Sorry for being a little late. Sorry for being a little bit late. We're already live back at it again. We do have news today, pandas. Coming at 10 a.m. ISM Services PMI. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. We got a second entry long. Looking for a new high here. That's what you're thinking. Bad signal bar, right? It's a complete doji bar. But makes sense to look for a new high. So for those who are taking this long, you might have been able to scalp already. But pandas, we're back live at it again. I hope you guys watched my recent video. If you guys haven't already, I'm going to throw it in the chat. It's just the process that that you have to go through in order to withdraw for Take Profit Trader. Let me say good morning to my pandas. We're going to start about 1.5 minutes. Chris and Demon, good morning. Banali Hawk, good morning. Moashi, good morning. Tef Jones. He says, hey, good people. I don't know what chat you're in, but there's no people here. Only pandas. Toadman says, Panda doing pando things. All right, I guess. Albert Mo, good morning. Pandas! Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. I'm Bye Money. Streaming live every single day here to Nascraq. We're ready to get pandas. We're going to be calculative here. We're going to take things slow, and we're going to abide 100%. No matter what, 3-loss differential. We will not break the 3-loss differential. If you guys don't know, code BBM, 80% off Apex has been extended, and 30% off TPT, plus no activation fee. Also, you can use the same code for both TPT and Apex. Actually, with the 30% off and no activation fee for TPT, all in from eval to funded account, it's actually a little bit cheaper than Apex. Apex, you're going to spend probably around $150, whereas TPT you're spending $119. So actually a little bit cheaper. So now you have a prop firm that has zero consistency rules when it comes to funded accounts, and able to withdraw within 1 day. And it's also cheaper than Apex at the moment. Market just opened. This trap does work. I thought we were looking for a new high here, so I didn't take this trade. I wanted to finish this this little uptrend here, the short-term uptrend. Probably looking for a new low now. Pandas, make sure you scalp that like button. Also, make sure you drop a GM in the chat if you haven't already. Jamil, good morning. It's good to have everyone back. I think this is a good trade here. We're going to go second entry short here. It doesn't quite trigger the second pullback. Oh, there it is. I wish it was, yep, there it is. That's what I want. Terrible looking signal bar, but that's what I want. Second entry short. Could be break a trend new low as well, so this could reverse back up. Wow. See, now the market makes it easy, right? You do not want to go short here anymore, right, with such a terrible looking signal bar. I see. I actually maybe want to go short still here. 5 minute almost fills the gap. Almost doesn't quite get there. Almost fills the gap. Overlapping bars. Pushing higher, maybe looking for new high. So break a trend, new low. Right, break a trend here to new low. I guess looking for a reversal back up. We shall see. Or trying to fill the gap below. Trying to fill the gap below. Whoa! Maybe trying to fill the gap below still. I'm going to take the failed trap here. I usually don't take it like this because it's above the 20 MA. This could flush here. This could seriously flush. Yep. Big push down. I mean, the better setup is a fail second entry long at this point. Still trying to fill the gap on the 5-minute chart. Wow. All right. I think I gotta just jump in if I want to get in here. I think I gotta just jump in. Ooh. Missed it. I was waiting for the setup, right? I wanted this to trigger the second entry long, but it missed it by like 2 ticks, and therefore I skipped it. Gap is filled on the 5-minute chart, but I really think we can keep pushing down here. Or not. Big push up. It's trap here, but big risk. Trap here, but big risk. I'll try. Let's see what happens here. Looking for, okay, target fill before I can even move my take profit, which is unfortunate actually, because I actually wanted more, which I could have gotten. So we're 1-0 now. Pandas, we got brand new funded accounts. Let's get it. Pablo Escobar, thanks for joining. The 5-minute chart still looks juicy to go short. Like the higher time frames all look bearish to me. They all look slightly bearish to me. Coming back up to retest here. Let's try again. Oh, okay. Trigger too fast for me. I can still enter short here. Retracement, deep retracement, very deep retracement. Maybe too deep for my liking. Too deep for my liking right there. It's a very big retracement. I still want to go short here. I still want to go short here. Another retracement. I want to go short here. I mean, the risk is small, but I want to make a new low soon. I still want to make a new low here. Ooh, maybe second entry short might trigger. It might get me here. It's all good. I'll take the small risk, right? Very small risk. Ooh, I'm going double. Second entry short here. The candles are huge, by the way, which is unfortunate because it makes these trades very hard to keep. I like the second entry short here coming off our trend line off of 20 MA. If we lose it, we lose it. It's all good. I think it makes sense, so I'm going to do what makes sense to me. Looks like we're going to get hit, though. Yeah, we got tagged. We got tagged. So that's 2 trades, so we'll go 1 and 2. I still like the short, but I don't think I was going to raise my risk any more than it already is. Second entry short trap fails. This might launch. Maybe a double bottom. Sure. Wow, big push up. Okay. So this is why I didn't want to like extend my stop loss, because of this potentially happening. And you know, you don't want to hold into all that pain. It does push up and push back down, so it might still work out. Failed breakout. Okay, we're just 1 loss. Basically, 1 trade can make up for this, so there's no problem. I don't mind. 5-minute trap. Coming back into this channel here. Right, big push up, but also big push down, right? Looking for a new low still, pandas. I'm still looking for a new low here. But all this nonsense is making this very difficult. Making it very difficult here. Lower high may be interesting here. Maybe interested in the lower high. So I'm eager to go short. All right, eager to go short here. Let's see if we can get it. All right, man, let's just get it. Easy peasy. 2 and 2. I am 2 and 2 right now, pandas, and my profit is reflecting that. We're basically break even. Basically break even. But even though I was down 300, like almost 400, 1 single trade brought me back to break even. Basically, what that was a trap on the 5-minute chart. Took the trap on the 5-minute chart. So it does push up, but ultimately pushes back down. 2500 tick chart really shows what's happening here. Retest the 20 EMA on the 2500 tick chart. Couldn't really get past it. I think 2500 tick chart is a pretty accurate depiction of what's happening. Pandas! Honestly, take profit trader, Pandas. It's a strong contender to Apex. I've already gotten like 4 payouts with take profit trader, and you know they're mostly above like $1,000 each. Oh, pretty much every single day I've gotten like over $1,000 just paying myself out, and it's just the beauty of no consistency rules and be able to withdraw within one day. I just think it's I'm not gonna lie, I think it's worth a try. I really enjoy the experience, and they make it very easy to withdraw. Like most prop firms make it very difficult to withdraw for the obvious reason, right? They don't want to give you money if they can prevent it. But take profit trader, in a sense, it's like almost too good to be true. Like honestly, it's too good to be true, and I would take advantage of it while you still can. I'm just actually worried of the rug pull if there is one, but they've been paying me out really well, like very quickly. Like literally, I put the payout request in today, and I'll get the money in my account by tomorrow. Like I'll get the money in my account by tomorrow, like my bank account. That's how quick it is. So it'll go through like their approval process, and from approval process into the wallet, and the wallet into my bank account. It is lightning fast. Not lightning fast. They can make it quicker, right? They can make it instant, to be honest. But yeah, I think it's worth a try. If you want to try a different prop firm, I think it's worth a try. If you use code BBM right now, it's 30% off with no activation fee. With the no activation fee, all in is about $119, right? Because you're only basically paying for the eval, and you don't have to pay for the activation fee. So it's actually pretty good. No activation fee is it's $130 for the activation fee, though. That's pretty good. Pandas! If you haven't watched my video, I posted on the chat. It's just my journey, my process, basically withdrawing from TPT. Playing games as news soon. Actually, there's big news at 10 o'clock. There might be news at 9:45, but usually those news are pretty weak. If it's not a high impact news, according to Forex Factory. Getting a big bounce up here, Pandas. Big bounce. It's like it's worthy of reversal, opening reversal. Like we can have an uptrend day all day today. We could bounce off the 240 SMA here at this point. It's such a strong move. Like you're trying to get in whenever you can. You're trying to get in if you can. It's worthy of reversal. Consideration of reversal. This move is so strong. Overshoot to undershoot. Don't mind the background noise. Maybe second entry long here, but I doubt it. I doubt it, as in it's probably just going to be a first entry. Ooh, we might get our second entry. Yep, I thought so. Still able to get the two-legged pullback. Maybe spoke too soon. I think we can still get it. There it is, Pandas. There it is. Oop, there it is. So eager to go long here. Easy peasy. We're up 895 bands. Should I just end the stream right now? Should I just end the stream before I go on tilt? Whoo-wee. I'll take it. That was basically a 2-contract trade. So what we're gonna do now is update our record. We're 4-2. 5-minute no trade sim. Should I jump on my take profit accounts? I have a take profit account, a brand new one. It's juicy, ready for the picking, and Maybe we can make some good bamboo with it. My strategy basically with Take Profit Trader is do it one trade. Basically, you need to hit the static threshold. For the 50K counts, $2,000. So you need about 16-point trade. And once you get a 16-point trade, and look at each bar here is 17 points, so you can make 16-point trade. Not that hard. Playing games says, by the way, I have your past live streams playing in the background before I sleep. No Diddy. Is that the new thing? No Diddy instead of no homo. No Diddy. I appreciate that. No Diddy. I appreciate the fact that you just taught me that phrase. No Diddy. I gotta have to use that. This trade looks juicy. No Diddy. Ralph Grunt says, I hit 3 very quick scalps so far. Accounts look good, but I'm going to need some serious couch time at a psychiatrist. Ralph Grunts, long time follower. Long time panda too. We're building up a base here. Some sort of structure that we're trying to break out of. Most likely break out. I think we're in an uptrend. Like this bounce here is so strong. Like I really think this has potential to be an uptrend day today. This bounce is like unusually strong here. Just look at how strong it is. Clearly breaking above the 20 EMA, 2500 tick chart. We're creating a gap now. Okay, big push down. Back to the 20 EMA. Trading range. I could just go long here, maybe. Thinking it's a failed breakdown. Like, I could maybe just go long, but it's hard to trigger. It's hard to enter this trade because you're going to be entering basically in the middle of this trading range. If I do go long here. Knowing this is a trading range, knowing how we're in an uptrend, most likely fail breakdown of this trading range, come back into our trading range. It's just unfortunate. It's going to be hard to enter a trade here because it's right in the middle of the trading range. Maybe if we break. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh la la. All right. Actually, I'm game to go long here. I'm game to go long here. Let's see if we can get back to the top of the trading range. Thinking it's a failed breakdown. I gotta take the appropriate risk. Wow, one single candle reverses. I want the candle finish. It's gonna be a lot more risk than I want, but I want the candle to finish. Unfortunate, I might get hit here, but I wanted the candle to finish first. Right, you're thinking it's a failed breakdown of the trading range. Comes back into the trading range. Strong uptrend. That was the only reason with a good signal bar, but terrible follow through. Now we're pushing back up. We might hit the top of the trading range. That's why I want to hit here. And if I lose this trade, it is what it is. I just thought it was worth it. Seeing how strong the uptrend is, seeing the fact that we're in trading range, seeing the fact that we had a good signal bar, coming back up into it. That could have been my opportunity to come out break even. This higher low looks juicy. No Diddy. Looks juicy. Looks super juicy. Looks good. Give me a strong bull bar here. Full-blown bull. Ooh, that's not looking good anymore. I should come out break even at this point because of how sus it looks. Even skunk it for a small loss even. So I don't have to take the full risk. Now we're closing like beneath the 20 minute, which is not a good sign. Like 50,000 overlapping bars in a row. So let's make it 50-50. I could have came out break even, but it's all good. I'll take the hit. Big slippage too. So I had all my reasons to take that trade. We even got another push up. You know, do I regret holding that trade? Not really. I think it made sense to me, and yeah, It is what it is. Either you win or lose. At that point, I thought it was worth it. So now we're 4-3. We're still green though today, Panis. Jeremy Jalen asks, is that real? 80% discount with code BBM in Apex Futures? Yeah, that's real. So they extended the promo to March 14th-ish, I believe. Yeah, they extended to March 13th. So the promo's still going on. So I thought this was a really strong push-up, but I was wrong. Ends up reversing pretty strongly here. Do I want to go short here? It's a little too far away from 20 MA. Not really on my trend line either. So if that does trigger, it's just going to be over. It's just, you're kind of like trying to go short, you know, when it's already overextended. How is that possible, man? But that's great. Is that price constant because you pay monthly? I believe if you purchase it, it will stay 80% off every month for like that eval. Basically, it's just the eval price. Hopefully, you can pass your evals before you have to renew the eval, so you can get funded. But if you do need, if you're in a place where you're gonna have to renew the eval, then it's gonna be 80% off. Okay, he's going short here. Okay, it ends up trapping, and it got a little bit better setup coming off the 20 MA now. Right, off the 20 MA and our trend line. I could have considered going there, but I was too busy responding to the chat. It takes me approximately 1.52 months to pass eval, so the rebill will be normal price. So the rebill, the recurring bill, the renewal fee will be 80% off for the lifetime of the account. The lifetime of the eval, 80% off. Please use code BBM. Please use code BBM. Don't pay full price ever for Apex. That's just like, it hurts my heart knowing that there's people out there paying full price for Apex when you can get 80% off. Using the promo code, it's just, it hurts my heart. I hope no pandas out there have to pay full price for any eval ever. Okay, another push down, pretty strong push down. Strong bear bar ending on its low on the 5-minute chart. I thought we are gonna have the reversal of the day, but looks like we're having a hard time breaking above the 20 MA on the 5-minute chart, let alone testing the 20 MA. That was tough. I thought I had every good reason to go long here, and sometimes it just doesn't work for you. I may go long here actually. It looks like the 5 minutes creating a trading range, and we basically bought at the bottom of this bar. Might reverse back up, or could be downtrend. Who knows? How many lines can you draw? How many lines can be drawn today? Let's just try to keep the relevant ones. Like, these aren't relevant anymore back here. Okay, it's a high or low here. Fails against your short will be a nice trade in my opinion. Jeremy Jelly's brother. That's so sick. You know how many accounts I can purchase? You can purchase as many as you like. Go crazy. Go ham. Ooh, I'll take the trap here just because I feel like we're in a trading range on the higher time frames. Ooh, came in prematurely. I might get punished for that. Looks like I will. Yeah, make some micro double top. I get punished for that. Okay, goes my way. Let's see if we can make some bamboo here. I think we're in trading range on the higher time frame, so like big up, big down. So I'm looking for a reversal here. Could skunk it. It's not looking pretty. Right, that's not a good follow through bar. Disappointed in that bar. Okay. Whoa! Almost get filled immediately. Ah, are we gonna make it? Yikes. I don't think we're gonna make it. I might as well protect my profits here. Yeah, I just skunked it. I didn't like this bar. So I just skunked it because I didn't like how this bar looked. It looked like it basically failed and exhausted. It probably ends up working out now just because I got out of the trade. Yeah, it would. It would work out after it does all this and shakes me out. One of those days, Pandas, it does work out ultimately. But that is scary, right? When you see a bar like this, like, I don't know if I'm like, if I see a bar like this, kind of like, I'm going to get out because this is confusing. This looks like it's going to reverse on me. Right? It looks like it basically failed. Right? Like, if I showed you this bar here, like, the next thing that you think is going to happen is probably go down. So, and it shook me out, so. Good game, market. Good game. Playing games. Do you not use hotkeys for break even and closing? I don't use hotkeys for break even. I just controlled it with my mouse. Ooh, this could be a strong push down. You got a lower high on the 2500 tick chart. Still feels like a trading range. Ultimately, okay, I'm sad I missed this trade, but not super sad. It's all good. I think I did the right thing because I think that could have reversed. I mean, that could have easily reversed. Gotta be wary of this trend line. Like, this trend line can make this bounce back up. So you have to consider, like, is it worth going short here? Like, is this enough space for you? Because it can just bounce off this trend line. Lower high. I have break even as spacebar. Interesting. We do have news at 10. Need, thanks for reminding us. What does it do for break even? Does it just move your stop loss to break even? Is that all it does? Okay, so it breaks through. All right, looks like we're breaking through now. Now what you're looking for is essentially a retest, breakdown retest of this trend line. And see if we can get it. We might not get it though, Pandas. It might just flush without us. What you're looking for is a second entry short bouncing off this trend line and also the 20 EMA, if we can get it. That would be a nice setup. I think that would be like a A+ setup. A+ setup. Okay. Quite a strong bounce back up. Terrible looking signal bar. It's such a strong bounce, Pandas. Like, why is it such a strong bounce? I can't even go here. I can't even do this. It's such a strong bounce, Pandas. We actually don't make a new low yet. We get very close, but we don't make a new low yet. Okay, does trigger the trap. Kind of quote-unquote trap. I'd rather wait for the second entry short here. It does come off our 20 EMA and also the basically retest the trend line. So it's actually a pretty decent trade on its own. Let's get further confirmation with the second entry short though. The problem with waiting for that is we might just miss a trade altogether. That's the price you pay, right? That's the price you pay for good setups. The price you pay is that you could potentially miss the setup itself, right? You missed the move. That's the price of waiting for a good setup. There's always a price for everything, and that's the price for waiting. Second entry short here. We're going to go for it. Looking for a new low. Maybe more. I can have a runner here. Target. Or just get it with the two conscious. Easy peasy. That's what I mean by better confirmation, like more confirmation with the second entry short. It's actually a really nice second entry short here, coming off our trend line and going the direction we want it to go. So, I mean, Pandas. We're 6-3. We're up $1,000. We were in this position yesterday, pandas. Don't you forget. We were exactly here yesterday, and I just went full blown tilt. I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna take it slow. We're gonna take it slow. Only look for the best setups possible. This is breaking down, just like flushing down the toilet at the moment. What a trade, pandas. What a trade. You know that a lot of people like that trade because of how quickly we were able to get it filled. Like, that just filled so quickly, you know a lot of people entered that trade. The price action itself doesn't lie. Ultimately, the price action does not lie. Got a second entry short forming here. If we get up to the trend line at least, like I want to get at least to the trend line. Okay, we're at the trend line. Ooh, very strong bull bar here. It's actually a wedge on the 5-minute chart. We're 20 EMA, but we're above our trend line now. It's going to make it more risky here. Strong bull bars. Maybe looking for a trap because of the wedge on the 5-minute, right? The 5-minute has a wedge, 3 pushes down. This is a reversal pattern, and combining that with a good setup on a smaller time frame could lead to a very good trade here. So if we get a fail second short, I may consider going long. Right, you get the precision entry on the smaller time frame. You see the setup on the bigger time frame. Inside bar. I'd rather wait for my setup. This might go without me though. Again, waiting for the setup, the price you pay is you might miss the move. That's the price you pay. If you're willing to pay that price, then you wait. If you're not willing to pay the price, just jump in. Just get in there. It's all about risk, reward, and probabilities. That's what the market is. Could be an undershoot leading to an overshoot here. I would like my fail second to short, but I just don't got, I don't know. I just don't think I'm gonna get it. I just don't think I'm gonna get it. Like, you're just gonna get small retracements like this and gonna bounce back up. Yeah, if we get like retracement almost breaking the previous candle's low, but it gets bought up because bulls are so eager to enter, right? It gets bought up before we can break the previous candle's low. I think that shows strength from the bulls, right? Limit or ooh. Ooh. We got a juicy one here, pandas. No diddy. We got a juicy one here, pandas. Whoa! What just happened? Oh, news. Oh my goodness. Okay, I couldn't even enter the trade. Okay, it just blew right through. I totally forgot about the news. I almost got smashed. I mean, I would have made a lot of money, but I don't think Apex would have been very happy about it. I totally forgot about the news. Tomas says news. My bad, pandas. Like, I made a noob move right there. I just traded right into news, but I didn't even get. I mean, I guess it's like, do I even like mind if I won that trade? Not really. It's going completely sideways. Ooh, I think I'm going to hold the whole risk here. We're going to look for another push up here. Or a big spike up. Looking for a big reversal. If we don't get it, it's all good, pandas. I think it was worth a try. Right, we're just trying to play off the news momentum here. And just trying to go long after the huge spike up. We're going to look for some follow through. No follow through whatsoever. It just completely goes sideways. And now it basically reverses. I think I'm going to just take the hit and then enter again. Yeah, I'm going to take the hit. But I'm going to try to enter one more time here. I'll take the hit, enter one more time. Because I don't know how far down it's going to reverse. And I don't want to be in a bad situation. So I just take the hit. And it's pretty close to where I got stopped out anyway. So it's not like, it's not that different than if I just extended my stop loss. In fact, it's better I got out because I don't have to hold all this risk. We're going to try one more time to go long. I kind of like the fact we're testing the 20 MA here. But this is a slightly strong push down. Right, bad signal bar here. Oh, it just blasted off. We're going to look for a second entry long off the 20 MA. But it's like 5,000 bear bars in a row. All right, let's see if we can get it. Get something nice here. We're looking for a new high, something like that. Just reverses immediately. If it does, it does. And we just take the hit and move on. Next trade. I'm still in this trade somehow. I did not get stopped out. That is a miracle. Okay, I got stopped out. So now we're 6 and 5. Boy, oh boy. I mean, I thought we were going to get some follow through after this big bull move. I mean, that was caused by news, so it could be the reason why we didn't get follow through. But, I mean, can you blame me for trying, pandas? Right now, we are 6 and 5. Right, I lost this trade and lost this trade. So 6 and 5. Or a failed trap here. Maybe a higher low. I'd be interested to go long still. Maybe a higher low. Still interested in going long. I need some sort of setup though. Strong bull bar. Any near its high. And looking for like continuation of the strong bull flag. Right, bull pull and a bull flag basically here. Right, very slow grind back down. That's a good sign for a bull flag. That's what you want to see. Right, you want the flag to be like very hesitant to reverse down. We're gonna try to go long on a higher low here. Should I go double? Ooh, a little too late. A little too late for the double. I think one is fine because we're looking for some good bamboo here. I'll go for a double with the trap here. If we break this low, it is what it is. I think it's still worth the trade here. Don't get married to premise. I might not push up again. Ooh, I really like this trap. This is a S tier trade, pandas. S tier trade, in my opinion.
Target filled.
Okay, what's my S tier trade, in my opinion, right there. We have a runner still. Hopefully this runner can run. That's an S tier trade. This trap was an S tier trade. I should have gone in like full blown on my take profit accounts, but I'm just too focused on my Apex accounts right now. But if I was on my take profit accounts, I would definitely have taken that trade. Let's see if we can get some more. I'm not sure if my runners can go anywhere. It doesn't look like it. No runners for you, the market's saying. No runners for you, the market's saying. Yep, no more runners for you. All good. We still got break even. In fact, you can say I even made a little money on this trade, and I scalped out this trade. It's all good. So we're 7 and 5. We're up 415. No runners for you. That's what the market says. S tier trade, pandas. It's very, very rare to get an S tier, and that's like an S tier to me. Scalped immediately, right? The moment it triggered, you get this huge bull bar, so you know a lot of people enter this trade. S tier. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to take the runners out, keep pushing up. I'm not even surprised about this. But I'm not going to manage my runners any other way. That's just how you manage your runners, right? The runners are like, it's like you just kind of hope for the best. But you come out break even no matter what. Like, unless you're willing to lose all that money. Big push down. What in the world is happening? Could be a trading range. The weekly low is causing some sort of resistance here. It's a second entry long, but yeah, I don't know. It's not one I like. It is a second entry long though. Higher low, I'd consider going long, but this is looking very sus. It still looks like a bull flag to me. Bull flag, big push up, bull flag, big push up. Now it's creating another base. Now it's like a cup and handle. Essentially cup and handle to me. Higher low, I'd be interested, but will the market give it to me?
2,500 tick trap.
Will the market even give me my setup that I want? How much risk am I willing to hold here? The appropriate risk would be to hold it way down here which is a lot of risk, pandas. Which is a lot of risk here.
Target filled.
Pandas! I'm always a little worried. I'm gonna make too much money, so I kind of like cut my take profit a little short because I'm worried I make too much money here. I don't want to make too much money either. I need to make like a hundo more, and I'm like, I can make max today. Should I look for max, pandas? Should I make max? Man, sorry, I was so focused on the charts. I know you're warning me about news. We're making max today again. Like, I love the volatility of the markets these days. I love it. I don't care if it goes up or down. I love the volatility. What can I say? I need like a 10-point trade to make a hundo. I need a 10-point trade to make a hundo. No, wait, not 10-point trade. I need a 5-point trade to make a hundo. Right, every point is $20, so I just need a 5-point trade. I can make one hundo. I'm gonna go for it, pandas. We're gonna go for 5 points here. It's the second entry long. It's actually a very good looking trade here. A very good looking trade. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work out. I think that's a very good looking trade, right? Breakout, retest, 20 EMA, also our trend line. Everything about it is very good in my opinion. I really like this trade a lot. If anything, it could be S tier, but ooh, we're still in this trade. Like, it has all the pieces for you, right? You have the trend line, you have the 20 EMA, you have a good signal bar, everything working for you. I do not regret taking that trade. I think it was a very good trade in my opinion. But the main problem is maybe the new high was created here. So that uptrend is done. It could be the uptrend is done, and now it's looking for reversal. That could be the main reason, but other than this, right, everything about that trade was really good, I think, in my opinion. So now we're 7 and 6, but we're up like almost 1,000. What's my next setup, Hannes? What's my next setup? I really like that trade. I don't even mind losing that trade because I like it so much. It's a shame that it doesn't work out, but I mean, when you see a setup like that with all the pieces working together, like, when are you going to take a trade then if you don't take that one? That's what I'm saying. So you got to try. You got to understand, you're going to lose some trades. You will lose trades. But when you lose, you got to make them small, quick, and decisive. And when you win, you got to make sure you got to get as much as you can from the win. It's a H4 setup. I think if we're still in a downtrend, like, we got to look for a new low, but let's see here. It's a bad signal bar to go long. It does push up a little bit here. It's getting very choppy, right? Got like 6 overlapping bars in a row. Pandas! By the way, if you're new here on Bye Money, thanks for joining. Make sure you scalp that like button. We trade here live every single day, the Nascraq. Thanks for joining, everybody. If you haven't watched my video recently, I just released a new video. This is just the process of withdrawing, and I'm really trying to see TPT, right? Take Profit Trader, if they claim that they have the best payout rules. So I put them to the test. I went through their evals. I got their pro account. I got the pro account to the point where you can withdraw, and I withdrew money from there, all within like 2 days, 3 days, and the whole process from beginning to end. How quickly was I able to receive my payout? And yeah, if you're interested, curious, you can watch the video. Don't forget to use code BBM, 80% off Apex for the lifetime of the eval, and 30% off TPT, Take Profit Trader, and also no activation fee for the funded account. If you can get to the funded account, it's actually a very good deal. It is cheaper than Apex. If you can get funded, all in is cheaper than Apex. Look at this nonsense here. I'm not going to trade anything here. It's too much overlapping. I'm happy with a 970 day, like positive day, I'm okay with not making any more trades today. So if I'm gonna make a trade, it's gonna have to be like delicious. It's gonna have to be so good. Because I'm pretty content with my gains here. Famous last words, I guess. Like, I'm not even mad about losing that trade. I think everything about it's so good. Creating like a trading range here. YL. YL, you gotta. I still remember that time I was like $5 away from some sort of round number. And you're like, you can't end on you can't end. You just need $5 more. And from there, I busted my accounts. I remember that. I think it was like $5 or something. Something super stupid. End up busting my accounts. Trying to make $5. Okay, we're pushing up. To me, it looks like a massive trading range at the moment. Potential channel. 2500 tick chart, right? We're clearly above the 20 EMA. And 5-minute chart, we are on the 20 EMA, trying to decide, are we going to break through it or push back down? Playing games. I needed $20 once and traded 5 micros and somehow blew the account. That's how amazing the market is. Seriously, the market, if you don't think it can do something, it will shock you. It will always do the impossible. That's what the market can do. Literally tick shotted the market. Oh, my goodness. I wish I could say I don't know how that feels, but I know exactly how that feels. Okay, pushing down. Break a trend new low. Are we in a downtrend? We might retrace this whole bull bar. It might retest this breakout area. Happens very often. Oftentimes acts as a magnet. It's the same idea of whenever you're in a trade, oftentimes your runner gets stopped out and then it finally goes the way it wants to go. Same idea here. The runners wants to get stopped out here. Or they want to stop out all the runners. Second just short here. I almost like this second short. I think I'm going to take it, Panis. Break a trend new low, though. I'll sit on my pause. It's very confusing, actually. Second just short here. I think it fails second just short. Fail second just short looks juicy to me, no diddy. Second just short looks good and is good. Ends up doing a nice push down, no longer interested in the fail second just short. The reason why I didn't want to take that second just short is because it's just off the 20 MA, but no, we already made a new low. Small risk though. Ultimately could have just been a good trade because the risk was so small, but I'm in no rush here though, Panis. I'm in no rush. I recently ate a PB and J sandwich. It's been like years since I've had one. I don't know what it is, but they're delicious. What in the world? Who created PB and J? That guy deserves a medal. Some sort of medal. PB and J, and it has to be on white bread, just like the cheap white bread. Can't be the fancy like sourdough. It has to be like cheap white toast. Not even toast. Don't even toast it. Put banana slices on one. I see the appeal for that. It's too much work though, you know. That means you gotta like peel the banana, You gotta cut the banana. I know you can cut it like within the peel, but man, that's just so much work. I'm not a chef, you know. A fried pickle. Okay, we're making a double bottom here. Kind of like I said, we might retest this area right here, this breakout area. I don't really have a setup to it. This second entry short ends up working out nicely, and your runners are still alive, amazingly, if you were able to enter that trade. But you gotta also consider you could break a trend new low and you just try to go short here. That's pretty hard to do. My next trade maybe fail second entry long on the 2500 tick chart could be a juicy trade. Second entry short here, or a first entry short. To me, I'm not super eager to take that trade. Okay. Okay. Touching the 20 MA now. Fail second entry. It could be just a double bottom here. I mean, the market just be like, just forget it. We're just going to double bottom reverse. We're not going to come back to this area. I'm kind of expecting it to come back to this area now. The market might just double bottom off this previous pivot low, which makes sense as well. It all makes sense. Okay. It looks like we're going to try to test this low. I don't know. How can I get in here, though? If I want to go short, what's my best entry? What's my best entry if I want to go short here? Looks more like a spiking channel, actually. Like spike channel. I may just have to go short on any reason. Don't get married to a premise, just waiting for a setup. There's going to be one candle where it's going to be obvious where everyone jumped in. It could be this one. It could possibly be this one here. Wow, outside bar reversal, no thank you. Sitting my pause here still. Overlapping bars. Just sitting on my pause. I mean, I feel like it can easily hit this line. I just want like a better trade to it. I don't know. It just doesn't seem good. Overlapping bars, like 4 overlapping bars in a row. That's why I skipped that trade. 3 overlapping bars in a row. That's why I skipped that trade. Eager to go short, pandas. Very eager to go short here. Okay. Okay. Decent push up.
$2,500 tick trap.
We're going for it. We're going to try to aim for this low here. Or for this key area. Right, basically the breakout area. I think it's a vacuum here. We're gonna aim for it. If we don't get it, all good. It's just it is what it is, pandas. It is what it is. And it looks like we're gonna get smashed. When we get smashed here, I have to take the appropriate risk here. It's a lot of risk. Come on, break even if I can't handle the risk. I'm going to hold it, pandas. I think it's a clear area we need to test. And we're going to shoot for it. Clear area we need to test, in my opinion. Another push down, which is really looking good for us. I don't want to make too much money, which I made too much money. No! No! Pandas, I made too much money. I gotta lose $200. I gotta lose $200, pandas. I gotta lose just $200. I think I can do it. I'm gonna go long here. I'm gonna try to lose 200. I'm gonna try to go I'm going to trade counter trend here. I'm going to go long. Wow, what a reversal. Do I even want to go long here? I got to lose $200, pandas. I got to lose $200. This is too much money. It's going to make way too difficult to get the payout. If I want to get the payout with this much money, I need to make $5,900. Basically another $1,000 on top of what I already have to make. All right, let's go long. It's just too many bull bars. Maybe let's go short, yeah? Let's go short, pandas. Let's go short. I just need to lose one scalp. I need to lose one scalp here. There it is. I think we're good. I think 1550 is not too shabby, right, pandas? Like, also I don't want to lose too much threshold. Okay, I just need $66 more. That's perfect, pandas. Plus we had commissions, right? We have some commissions, so altogether we're really good. We're actually under the 1500 mark. Pandas! Let him cook. Basically, what I just traded was the fail second entry long on a 2500 tick chart, and it just made some bamboo there. This comes all the way down to retest this breakout area, bounce right off of it. Pandas, we absolutely made max today. Should I switch over to my take profit accounts? We still got about 20 minutes of streaming. Take profit accounts, here we come. I got a brand new one I still need to make threshold with. Let's get it, pandas. Let's get it. Get it. Still to make threshold with this. So I need to make 2,000 divided by 6 divided by 20. 16.66 points times 4. 66 points. 66.75 points. All right, so we're going to take profit counts. What we need is a 16-point trade. Bray says, good morning. Past the 50K top step, what other props would you recommend? I've used Apex but don't like them too much. I do not recommend top step. It's just, it's like you're buying Tylenol, the brand name, when you can literally just buy. Okay, it's like buying Advil when you can just buy ibuprofen. There's no reason to buy top step. It's expensive, and your product is same or maybe even worse than other prop firms. But I recommend right now Apex and TPT, Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader is right now, oh my goodness, I really like my experience with them. I already have like 6 payouts with them, and I've only traded like 1 week. That's the power of being able to withdraw money with zero consistency rules and be able to withdraw within 1 day. You don't need, there's no minimum trading days. So right now, like I'm trading my take profit accounts right now. We made max on our Apex account, so I'm trading my take profit accounts. And I'm going to try to, like, you can just swing for the fences with these. TBT. You got a TBT promo? Yeah, look at the left of your screen. 30% off TBT and no activation fee for funded accounts. All in, if you can, like for 50K accounts, if you can pass your eval in one try, all in from eval to funded accounts is about $119. Which is comparable to Apex. So you're getting like the same price as Apex, but I think funded account wise, better product. The thing is about the evals though, the evals actually take some time to pass. So the evals are harder to pass than they are than Apex. There's actually a consistency rule with eval, so that's a trade-off. You actually have to be good enough to pass your eval, right? That's where the consistency rules come in, And with the evals, then you have to once you pass that, then you have no consistency rules in the funded accounts. The evals right now, the rules are 50% consistency rule. You need 5 days of trading as well. So that's basically it when it comes to the evals. So this is going completely choppy, right? If you're trading your take profit accounts, you really want to save it for like an A plus S tier setup. You do not want to waste your bullets. And take profit, the interesting thing is TS is the cheapest, $40.50K. Doesn't matter if they're cheap. Doesn't matter if they're cheap. They have to be reliable and good. They have to be reliable. It can't just be cheap. The reason why I recommend TPT because I've already gotten like 6 payouts, so I believe they're reliable. Their pricing is competitive. It's not the best, but competitive, and it's just, I'm telling you, when you trade with no consistency rules, you'll feel freedom that you probably haven't felt. It's basically like trading your own money. You have all the freedom. You're trading your own money, but you do not have to worry about losing your own money. This is a fail second trade long, but look how choppy it is. Playing is, I always pass evals in 2 days. The only problem with TPT is the trailing and minimum days. I don't see why that's a problem. Because TPT, the trailing threshold is daily. It's a daily threshold. It's not an intraday. So whatever your accounts are at the end of the day, that's what matters. So I feel like the trend is not really an issue, at least for me, with the evals. For funded accounts, they become intraday trailing threshold. Yeah. So when you so you're saying you pass the evals in 2 days, which is exactly what you should be doing, right? Like you can pass an eval, basically, you can make all your gains in 2 days. You trade 6 contracts, get 12.5 points. That's exactly 1,500. And so you want to get 2 days of 1,500, and after that, you just want to basically trade like, just micros until you pass the 5-day minimum. But in the pro, the trail, you don't need. There's no minimum days for the pro. There's no minimum days for pro. There is an intraday trailing threshold, so that's why my strategy for TPT is you go all in and get to the static threshold in one trade, which is what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to go all in, get to the static threshold in one single trade, and that will make it so you don't have to worry about the trailing stop loss anymore. And once it becomes static, then you don't have to worry about. You can swing, essentially, right? You can make $5,000 and come out break even, and it won't make any difference. Second to short here, still waiting for a good setup. I don't think we have one yet. Is a second to short though.
2,500 tick trap.
Maybe a trap here would be interesting here. A fail second entry long could be. A fail second entry long here could be tempting for me. Basically, because it will trigger the inside bar. All right, I'll try. This could be a mistake. Could be a bad mistake too.
2,500 tick trap.
Yeah, looks like a mistake. Ooh, might bust these accounts in one trade. That's the problem with TPT. You bust your accounts. It's like you go all in, or you go all in, go big, go home. Ah, see, this account got busted. One single trade. I think I'm out. Yeah. So that's why. See, I got too eager. Look how choppy it is. Like, why am I entering in this kind of market? So that was a funded account that got busted. It's all good. It's a darn shame. But I actually don't mind busting this one because it's brand new. The crazy thing about TPT, you can also reset your funded accounts for a hefty price, but you can reset them. I thought there was a chance in the 5-minute to basically trigger the inside bar to the downside. I thought we get a nice flush down. But looking at the price action, I got really eager here. I did wait for a better setup with the fail second entry long, looking for that new low, essentially. right? And we could have got a nice flush, but what ended up happening is it actually bounced off this trend line instead of breaking through it, and it is what it is. This might actually like blast off now instead of flush. All right, we got another take profit account here. This take profit account's above $2,000. So whatever we make here, it's gonna be pure profit. We're able to withdraw. Feels like I just short. I'll take it. Feels like a short. It'll trigger the inside bar setup on the 5-minute chart, and the only problem is it might hit its head on the 20 EMA on the 2500 tick, which is not good. Okay, inside bar setup already triggers on the 5-minute chart. This might blast off without me. It's all good. We'll let it go. Move on. Next trade. I think I'm still interested in this trap. If we get a fail signature short here, I think I'll still take it. Okay. I think we'll try here. Big bear bar. No longer interested in this long. It could still work out, but no longer interested because of how far down it went. Double bottom. Micro double bottom here. This could blast off, but just sitting my pause here. Okay, blasting off. It does blast off ultimately. It's not a trade I like. If it didn't break beneath this pivot low, I would have been much more interested. But since it did, it ends up being a trap trade still, but because it broke below this low, we no longer have that third push up. So now it's pushing up now. Feels like it's just short. On the 2500 tick chart could be interesting as well. We're on another TPT account here. Let's see if we can get a nice just blast off trade. I'm not sure if today's a day though, to be honest. Like, it looks very choppy now. Like, looking at all of this chop, it makes me like not really want to take a trade here. In fact, I should just stop trading. I shouldn't even I shouldn't risk these TPT accounts. But I've gotten so many withdrawals from TPT. It's like, it's just silly. Okay. It's just hard to tell what's going to happen here. How many funding accounts do I have? I have 3 right now. Well, I guess 2 technically, but maybe 3 if I reset the one I just busted. I still have 3 resets on that. Oh. Second entry long. Doesn't really come off our trend line. It's also double top here. You got to be a little bit wild to go long here just because we just saw a bounce off this. Could be a cup and handle type situation though. It does trigger a second entry long, but I wanted to actually touch the 20 EMA here. This could blast off, and it will blast off without me. I mean, we're beneath the resistance here. It's going to be hard to go long right into it, especially knowing that we've been showing like trading range behavior. Right, with all these overlapping bars, we got, you know, it can just easily just come back in, make a trading range. Okay, second entry long does work out nicely. We're coming off a trend line essentially. Right, looking like this kind of trade. It's very tight, very close to resistance, so it's not something I love. But hey, it works out. It does work out for you. Alright, let's try to get a nice trade here, pandas. Something that I don't regret taking. Like, I really regret taking this trade. Not even so much. I mean, it had potential to really push down, but... Ooh. Okay. Another second entry long. I'm almost more enticed to take a failed second entry long in this area. Thinking we're coming back down into our trading range. Because we're at the top of the trading range. A failed second entry long here will make it so we can go back down to our trading range. It'll be more enticing for me, in my opinion. It is another second entry long though here, coming off our trend line. Wow, I just reloaded my historical and it looks very different. I just reloaded my historical, it looks very different. Unsure what the actual price action is. I just reloaded my historical. This looks very different than what it just was. Like, very different. Interesting. Okay, it's blasting off. That's weird. It looks so different. I'm going to try again because it looks so different than what it just was. Blasting off. Breaking through this trading range now. Basically double bottom. Triple bottom, really. It really is just a reversal, right? A failed setup here. When this setup failed, it basically reversed and had a huge push up. Feels like I just short. Skipping it. Too far away from anything. Reload historical again because I'm just unsure what's happening here. Okay. I guess that's what it is. Big push up. Really nice push up. Basically trading range on the 5-minute chart, right? Big down, big up, big down, big up. Trading range indicator marking the trading range perfectly for us here. That is an indicator that you can purchase at twoleggedpullback.com. Look how much look at this chart. This is absolutely insane. It's disgusting, eh? Can't even do this, right? It's such a strong bull bar. What in the world would that come from? Chris Demon says, I have different data than yours. Reload your historical. Right click, go near the bottom. It says reload all historical data. If you did that already, then, I already reloaded historical twice and it just looks so different. You get a bar like this, 500 ticks. That's a pretty insane bar for a 500 tick chart. I did twice, still different. All right, I'm gonna try one more time. BB said, I don't have that big bar. Yeah. It doesn't make, like, this bar is unusual for a 500 tick. Playing games, I desperately want a yellow for a payout. That's the thing about TPT. You want to just go in every single day, all in. It's like 5 to 6 bars. All right, hopefully this works out for us. I don't know what's gonna happen here though. Let's see. Come quick, see. What do we have here now? If it doesn't work here, it's pretty hopeless. Yeah, Still messed up. In fact, I feel like it's getting more and more messed up every time I reload historical. It's just getting more and more messed up. Like I don't know what to do. Not sure what to do here. That's the thing about Ninja Trader. It's kind of frustrating. Now it's good. This is actually what it looks like. Really? Are you sure? 5 minute, creating a second entry short here. Also just a triangle. Wow, alright. So I guess this big bull bar is here. Interesting. Interesting. Unsure what to do here. This price action looks filthy. Big down, like big up, big down, big up. Bouncing off our trend line and 20 MA, so I guess there's some rhyme and reason for this. I don't like how it's hitting its head on the 5 minute 20 MA like this. 2500 tick chart might create a trap trade. I don't think I'm so eager to go long here. Looks a little bit choppy, if anything. I'm gonna send him a pause. Let's see the middle bar. Let's see the volume in it. The volume here is 519 ticks. Or 519. That's the volume for here. That's a good little tip. Second entry long floating him in there, can't take it. If it works out, it works out, but it's just not a trade that I'm willing to like bust my TPT accounts for. Now, if that coincided with a trap on the 2500 tick chart or 5 minute chart, I'll be way more interested. But because it's a standalone, just floating in midair, I just can't take it. Especially when it's so many overlapping bars. We got an inside bar on the 5 minute chart now. Another inside bar on the 5 minute chart. It had some promise here. Looks like it might blast off. Looks like it might like want to blast off. It's kind of bubbling. Pressure cooker. Pressure cooking right here. Just watching this though. I don't feel super enticed. Like you're really you're willing to risk busting your TPT accounts. It's essentially like $650 every time you bust it, right, for the resets. $650 every time you bust it. So you're basically risking $650 for any trade. Potentially can make a lot, right? You can make like $2,000, $3,000, but is it worth it? That's a question. OI pattern on the 2500 tick chart does blast off. So this ends up blasting off. It's not like I like any trade here really. It's kind of like super risky to take that trade, to be honest. I don't even right now it's kind of showing like it's failing here. I don't know. Come here for a trend line, 20 EMA. I feel like this is very bullish. Still look for a long trade here. Playing games, resetting a pro account is never worth it. Just do another eval. It's just a time difference. It's true. It's quite expensive to reset. You could either pay like $120 and have the potential to pass to get another funded account. I guess it depends on your probability of being able to pass a eval. If you can pass an eval at like pretty high percentage of the time, then it's just worth. I guess you're basically saying I can pass the eval in at least 6 times, 1 in 6 times. That's what you're saying. It's just like pretty reasonable. Pretty reasonable to, pretty reasonable odds. Playing game says unless you reset and immediately make like 700 on a trade. I think for me, I average make about $1,000 on any eval, like or any funded account. So for me, I think it might be worth it. Yeah, like 27 exactly. Making 3K pretty much in any trade. First 2,000, then another like 2,000 on top of that usually. I'm trying to go all in on my next trade. This looks very terrible. Like I don't feel good about anything here. Second, just short on the 5-minute chart. Interesting. 5-minute triangle. Fail second entry long, I'd be interested because the triangle on the 5-minute chart is still a room to the bottom. I think I'm interested here. If we get it set up, if we don't, then I'm just gonna watch this go down. It's all good. I don't care. I'd rather salvage like the funded accounts are very precious when it comes to TPT. Okay, it's far away. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Not sure if it's worth it. It's too far away from 20 EMA. You want a better setup than this. Like this can work again, but the chances are lower because they're kind of far away from any resistance here. 5-minute thing coming to the bottom of this triangle here. Remember, you're gonna basically bust these accounts if you can't make it. You're essentially gonna bust these accounts if you cannot make this scalp. So you really have to be confident in your trade. That's a good sign. That's a good follow through too. It's all good though. Sitting on my pause, I don't mind. It's a decent looking trade here. You can come in here if you still like it. Retracement. If you like that trade, just retrace back so you can enter again. If it breaks the high, it's not good news. That's not good news if you're in this trade now. Because you basically reverse this trap. You don't make your scalp. If it pushes down again, that's good news for the bears. All right, very good news for the bears. If we break this low, very good news. All right, does work out for you. Beautiful trade if you were able to take it. The 5-minute, we're at the bottom of the triangle now. All right, pandas. What do we have here now? Are we going to break this trend line is the question. If we break this trend line, it could be huge. If we break this trend line, it could be huge. Again, the 5 minute basically just retested the bottom of this triangle. And we could bounce above it, I guess. This short ends up working out decently well. I don't love anything, especially seeing this price action right now. All this overlap here, right? Like all this overlap here. Like even here is choppy. Bunch of overlap here, right? This is all like all of this is just asking to bust your accounts. All these overlapping bars. It's just not pretty to trade. It just makes the day very difficult, in my opinion. What a bounce back up. Right, the 5 minute, we're just bouncing off the bottom of this triangle. And we're trying to decide which way we're going to go. Typically, it will continue this, the original move, which is a big move down. So with a trap trade here, I'll consider going short here, but we'll see. We shall see, pandas. We shall see. I'm more inclined to go short, right, because we're underneath the 20 MA with a big push down. But this could be a reversal pattern as well, right? Any pattern, any consolidation pattern it can always be a continuation or reversal. Essentially, that's it. Like this triangle here, it should be a continuation, right, underneath the 20 MA. We're almost getting the exact same thing here as we did here, right? This is like the exact same thing. Is underneath the 20 MA, big push down. You're expecting another push down, but it reversed. So these patterns can always either continue or reverse. I mean, almost goes without saying. Kind of course. Because if it only can go one way, then, I guess everyone would be millionaires. Decent push up. This could break to the upside. This could reverse. We shall see, pandas. But I think for me, if it does like trigger and then reverse back down, like I'm gonna go short. I'm gonna go short. Trading range. Ooh, nice bar to go long. Good signal bar. Could be a big reversal here. Big down, big up. Thinking more like trading range, so I'm thinking it's gonna come back down. Who knows though, pandas? Who really knows? This trap could just blast off. It could really blast off here. If you took that trap trade, you just lost it. You just lost that trap trade if you took it. It could still blast off though. Even though you did lose that trade, it could blast off. That's a hidden second entry long. Okay. Pushing up now after it takes you out, right? It basically stops you out and then goes up. Okay, big push up, but no follow through. This could be looking for a decent short trade here on the 5 minute chart, right? If we get a reversal here, I would consider it. Taking it. Big down, big up. Could just be trading range, right? This is just pure trading range behavior. Tons of overlapping bars here. Maybe there's still room to go up. Tricky dicky, if you ask me. Just sitting on my paws. Sitting on my pause here. Okay, another push up. So many overlapping bars in a row. Right, it's just so many overlapping bars, but it's higher lows every time, higher highs every time. It's a spiking channel currently, in my opinion. Okay, this could blast off now. You have to, I mean, it's really rough though, right? It's really rough. It's like if you're like have one shot, it's not nothing here for me is like worth taking. If you have only one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted. Would you capture it or just let it go? All right, Pan, this is the trade I'm taking here. I'm going in short. Comes back down. Got 40 more seconds to this this bar closes. Okay, 30 seconds now. $25 seconds now. $11 seconds. All right, thoughts and prayers. Here we go. In this trade, almost scalped out immediately. Didn't quite get there. Almost scalped out immediately.
Target filled.
Hit the target. We're looking for some runners now, pandas. We're looking for some runners. Remember, this is pure profit. I can withdraw from these accounts today. Let's get some runners, pandas. Let's get some deep runners here. No reason to take this trade out yet. No reason to take this trade out yet. Pure profit here. Where's the letter ride? Why not, pandas? We have nothing to lose here. Nothing to lose. Just looking for pure profit here. Hopefully this can break down this triangle. And if it this triangle, if it does, we can make some real bamboo today, pandas. We can make some serious bamboo today. We're looking to hit the bottom of this trading range. Again, no reason to let go of this trade yet. No reason. Everything looks good to hold. Looks very bearish. No reason to let go of this trade. No signs of reversals yet. Let's let it ride. Let it cook. Let him cook. Pure profit here. I don't like this retracement. I don't like the fact it's bouncing off the bottom of this triangle. Let's let it cook, pandas. Just let it cook. Let it cook, pandas. Let's let the bar finish. I want to see the bar finish. I want to see what kind of bar it's going to be. About 2-3 minutes left on this bar. Remember, Pen, this is pure profit. These are take profit counts, and we're above $2,000 already. Maybe I can work on getting the screen capture up for them. Give me a second, Pandas. All right, my take profit accounts. Pure profit right here. Let's see if we can let these run, Pandas. I would love to see them run. I really love to see these run. I want this candle to finish. We can bounce off the bottom of this triangle. Why not? Sure. But for me, I might as well let it run because I have nothing to lose. Remember, trailing threshold. There's no trailing threshold, static threshold. So this is all extra money I can make. And I want to see a home run here. I want to break the bottom of this triangle. I want this to flush all the way down. I want to see it. Is it going to happen? I have no clue, Pandas. All I know is I have nothing to lose here. Pandas!
Target filled.
All right, I'm going to protect some profits. I like the profits I've made so far. We got one more runner, Pandas. How low can you go? How low can you go? How low can you go? Pandas. We're making some serious bamboo. Top left of your screen, you can see how much money we made on these accounts. We're already up like 5,000 on these accounts here. I'm just gonna let it run. I mean, might as well. This could be a serious move down. Like, we can have an always in short here. If bears come in strong here, that'd be great. Looks the opposite. The bulls just bought it. Okay, if we break this low, I think it'd be very good news. We need to break this low though, Pandas. We need to break this low, and I think we are in business. Truly in business if we break this low. Currently bouncing off this trend line. Imagine if I swung 6 contracts down to here. Like, would have made like $10,000. We need this to flush, Pandas. Like, if we make a new low here, like, we could just flush all day long. We need this to flush. We protected most of our profits here. So again, my strategy is to make $2,000 on the accounts. And once you make $2,000 on the funded accounts, then everything is free game, right? Like, you can just swing for the fences. Is exactly what we're trying to do here. We're swinging for the fences. I like the profits we saved. We protected here. This is all extra bamboo. I really like this to flush. It's having a hard time flushing, though. The market's deciding. Do we really want to break down here? But I think once it decides, it's going to be a big move. And hopefully we're on the right side of things, right? Things look good, right? It's a big push down. It's a triangle. We broke to the bottom of the triangle. We're underneath the 20 MA. Everything about it seems like it's going to flush. But Pandas, the market will never cease to amaze you. So just be prepared for anything. At the end, I'm happy either way. I'm happy with my profits so far. If we lose this, we lose it. But if we make it, it's the opportunity that we can really make some serious bamboo here. We can make some serious bamboo here. if this flushes. Pandas, it's looking like it's signaling to flush soon. We want the bears to feel confident and create some strong bear bars here. We definitely want to close beneath this trend line, right, for the triangle. If we can close beneath it, I think we're in good shape here. It's looking like it's a hard time closing beneath it though. It is looking like it's having a very tough time. It could just be a big trading range, come all the way back to the top of the trading range. Could do that as well. Anything's possible here. But the thing is, it's like we're looking for the opportunity, pandas, that this is really going to flush. That's what we're looking for here. Like the opportunity of a huge flush down. Like if it's going to flush, the chances are slightly higher to flush to the downside. Again, because we had a big push down. It's a continuation pattern, right? Basically a diamond. And we are underneath the 20 EMA. And so everything is pointing towards a flush down. So hopefully we're on the right side of this trade and we can get a really nice move. We're in one contract, but one contract is plenty enough to make some serious bamboo. Hopefully we can test the lows. Yesterday's lows. Is this yesterday's lows? Yes, yesterday's lows. Hopefully we can test it. Like, that's what I'm aiming for right now. Yesterday's lows. I mean, that's huge bamboo. Again, none of this affects my trailing threshold. I don't have a trailing threshold anymore. It's all static threshold, so I can swing this as much as I want with no concerns. Crazy Demon, after this, you have to consider a giveaway of all the bamboo I made. So that's the nice thing about this. This is actually all bamboo. I can literally withdraw today. I can withdraw all of this today. And it'll end up in my bank account by tomorrow. Huge flush down. We're up 5K on these accounts. We're above 5,000 on these accounts now. Strong bear bar ending near its low is what we want to see. And we want to see always in short from there. I mean, that's going to be the key. Strong bear bar here. I think it's going to trigger the bears to feel confident. And they're saying, okay, we want to come in and we're going to flush this market now. Imagine if I had 6 contracts running this right now. Just imagine that, pandas. I'm happy with 1 contract, but imagine if we had 6. That's insane. Okay, maybe finding some support here. I don't know. I just like everything about it, right? Underneath the 20 MA, big push down, continuation pattern, and your measure move is essentially back to the previous day's low. So, I mean, I can do the actual measure move if you want to see it. The actual measure move is this. Right, it's basically a previous day's low. I can maybe even just aim for the whole measure move. Let's see if we get it. We just hold this trade until we either get stopped out or we make it, right, pandas? Goodness gracious, are we flushing? Strong bear bars, I want to see it. Like boom, 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 boom. I want to see the strong bear bars start coming in now. Jeez Louise. We broke below this trend line now. That's a 500 tick chart. Pandas? Tate says, if I had 6 contracts, it would have gone the other way. Absolutely. It's just a rule of the market. You can never make a lot of money. There's something tricky about these accounts. Like, you cannot make more than $10,000. Like, I actually don't want to make more than $10,000 on these accounts. Okay, if I go from here to here, it's a $5,000 trade. $5,000 trade on 1 contract, pandas. Pandas, 2,500 tick chart, strong bear bars closing near their low. Exactly on their low. That's exactly what we want to see. Always in short bears are starting to show. Pandas! Pandas! I could literally walk away. I think I want to lock up $5,000 profits. Let's lock up 5,000 here. It's 20 points from here. I'm happy with $5,000. I'm happy with $5,000 just because I was making it so quick. Or Panda, should I just take it on the next reversal back up? Should I just either hit the stop loss or the next reversal back up? Pandas! This is one contract. We're making $2,500. And again, Pandas, no consistency rules. I can literally withdraw this today. And that's the beauty of TPT. That's the beauty of TPT. I actually don't want to make too much money, but I don't think I have to worry about that. I think I'm happy with just like $5,000 profits. Like literally I can buy a used car. A cheap used car, but a used car. I can buy a car cash with the profits today. I'm hoping this trigger is always in short. I'm hoping there's not a deep pullback now. I mean, it could happen. Anything can happen. Just let it ride. Pandas. What should I trail it? How should I trail it? Above the 20 EMA on the 500 tick chart? Maybe. Second inch is short on the 500 tick. Okay, so we were 5 minutes. Maybe we're looking for a reversal here on the 5-minute chart. We make a new low. I think this has plenty more to go down, though. I think this has plenty more to go down, to be honest. Second just short forming on the 500 tick chart. Big push up. It could reverse here. It's a darn shame if it reverses all the way back up and takes me out. It's a really darn shame. Because we got a lot of bamboo on the table right now. Lots of bamboo on the table. Don't want to leave too much on the table here. But we can also swing for the fences and just hold this and just diamond cojones it as long as we can. Like, do I mind if I lose $1,000 here? I'll just let it ride, Pandas. Let's see what we can get. Let's see if we can get something amazing, like a huge push back down. Let's see if we can really get a strong push down here. I mean, this will be one for the ages. We're swinging for the fences, Pandas. We're swinging for the fences. Are we going to swing and a miss? I would hate to see this reverse back up. Absolutely, you know, it's the moment this bar closes, like the bulls just came in. I can protect my profits by just trying to go here, but I would like to work with some pivot, right? I would like to work with some sort of pivot on the 5-minute chart. If the 5-minute chart gives me a pivot, I would like to work with it. If it just takes me out in one fell swoop, it is what it is. And there's not much I can do about it. It's just the name of the game. Trap trade maybe on the 500 tick chart. Ooh, if it traps here, could reverse strongly. Trap, fails second just short. Fails second just short on the 500 tick chart. It's usually a reversal pattern. Okay. I mean, this could reverse back up. I mean, I've seen it many times. It's just there's no support it's really bouncing off of unless we use this as our support. Maybe double bottom here. Okay. What I would like to see is this trap trigger and actually fail. That would be really great. 500 tick chart. Again, it doesn't matter how much I swing this because we're on trailing stop loss. The only thing that matters is I might lose all this profit. Right? That's the worst thing about it, which is bad. Don't get me wrong. I would hate to lose these profits. But you got to understand, we're trying to develop some sort of way to manage this runner to maximize our profits while trying to we're trying to maximize our profits and reduce our losses. So like we're looking for the opportunity here that this could flush, and so we're holding this. Maybe about 3K from here would be good. Let's make 3K from here. 3K from here. I can't make more than this. I cannot make more than this because then my pro accounts turn to pro plus accounts like automatically. I don't want that. I actually don't want that to happen. Okay. We're having a tough time breaking beneath here. Right, hey Panda, do I need to get CME market data on top of the TPT account for trade of it, or should it be? It's included. It's all included. It's actually like CQG. Is it CQG or CGQ? Whatever that is. That's the broker using, so you get that data. Yikes. Pandas. Do I protect my profits or do we swing for the fences? Oh, oh boy, oh boy. If this breaks to the downside, that could be very good for us. 500 tick chart. Lots of overlapping bars, though. It's not like super bearish, in my opinion. It's kind of going sideways. But if this triggers a short, it'd be very good for us, for the bears. Let's see if it does it. Okay, it does trigger the short. If we break this, we got to break this trend line now. If we break beneath this trend line, this could flush again. Pandas! Oh. Pandas! Super Saiyan! Don't you love no consistency rules? Can you trade your Apex and TPT? Yeah, sure, why not? The thing is about Apex is that they have consistency rules, so you can't actually do what I'm doing here. But with TPT, there's no consistency rules. You can just swing for the fences and hopefully make some decent bamboo. Okay, we got an inside bar. Please break the bottom of the inside bar. Of course it'll bounce up. We need to break the bottom of this inside bar, and we're in good shape here. Pandas! We're in real good shape here. Breaks the bottom of the inside bar. This could flush here. Pandas. 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 Pandas, 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 pandas. I got broads in Atlanta. Touching the Dublin and the Fanta. Credit cards and the scammers. Pandas! Let's get that bamboo. We have 0 pivots to work with. This is making a straight shot down. I really have no reason to go short or to exit my trade. There's no signs of reversal here. It's all bear bars. Continue to flush the bear bars. Always in short. That's what we're seeing right now with the price action. Hopefully continue. Right, we got the inside bar here breaking to the downside. Slightly reversing, which is absolutely disgusting. I don't want to see that reverse. I don't want to see this inside bar fail either. But I'm hoping for one more leg down here, Pandas. I have no clue. Absolutely have no clue what's happening here, but who knows? Might be a big reversal here. Just have no idea. All I know is I want to work with a pivot, right? If it breaks this high, good. Then I have a pivot to work with, and I can just, protect all these profits at least if we get a pivot. So I don't mind the pivot as long as it doesn't reverse all the way back up to my stop loss, which is a darn shame because it could easily happen in markets like today. It could easily happen. So what can you do? I can also lock up all this bamboo and just call it a day. But Pandas, content. Don't you want to see this fall all the way down here? Don't you want to see a really big number on the bottom right of your screen? Don't you want to see a huge number there, pandas? Features live for trading says, is this a pro account? TPT has 50% consistency rules on evals. Yeah, this is a pro account. Top left of your screen, you can see that we have 2 pro accounts alive. We're making some serious bamboo here. Second inch short forming on a 2500 tick chart, which would be nice if it does trigger to the downside, of course. 500 tick chart is going completely sideways, maybe looking for a reversal. It might be reversing here, right? Basically double bottom from this pivot low, and it creates another double bottom here. It can do that. I mean, don't get me wrong, like anything can happen here. The 5 minute inside bar might fail, right? This inside bar setup might fail. It's a darn shame if it does, right? If it breaks above this pivot high, it fails, right? Those bears are in a world of hurt because they're seeing this breakdown. They say we're going short on this inside bar. Our stop loss is right here, and we're going to hope to make a 1-to-1 on this trade. That's what they're hoping, at least a 1-to-1 on this trade. For those who are strong bears, or 1-to-2. Whoa, 24 tick chart actually triggers a second to short here. That's actually sick. We could flush here now. We can actually flush here now. We have all the makings of a huge flush. Pandas, can we get it on stream? Can we get the content that we're looking for? How I made $9,000 on one single trade. That should be the name of this stream today. Pandas! And that's the power of TPT. That's why TPT is nice, because like all of this bamboo I'm making, I can literally withdraw it today, and it'll end up in my bank account tomorrow. That's how quick it is. Once you have everything set up, it literally takes like less than 24 hours to get the money into your bank account. You use code BBN right now. There's 30% off TPT with no activation fee for funded accounts. It's not a bad deal. It's a very good deal if you're very good at passing evals. If you're not good at passing evals, then it's okay. Wow, this is gonna hurt us. I feel like this is gonna reverse all the way up, right? You always feel like you always become the best bull when you're in a bear trade, right? Like my analysis on my bull market right now is insane, and so it's a darn shame for those who took this short are gonna lose this trade, with the bears. It could trigger some stop losses, and it can reverse back up pretty strong. I would hate to see it, but it could happen. For me, I'm just kind of glad it's going to create a pivot for me, and I can now use this as this pivot to trail my stop loss. That's what I want to use it for. And hopefully we can trail the stop loss with this. Hopefully this continues to push down. It doesn't come all the way up, take me out before it pushes down again. I would hate to see that, but you know what, pandas? It can happen. Anything can happen in this market. Getting a decent push down. Okay. The nice thing is we may have a pivot. I'm only going to move this if we break this low. Right? That's how you swing. The only way you swing this is if we break this low. That means this is the pivot you can use now. Okay, it's actually a very nice push down. What is crazy is that those who took this short here, their stop loss is right here. So basically it takes their stop loss out, and then it goes the way they want it to go. It's just like it does exactly the thing that you hate. Look at the 2500 tick chart. This looks very bearish now. Right, staying underneath the 20 EMA on the 2500 tick chart, basically double top here. 5 minute, how does it look like? Double top. Let's see if we can break there. Break the bottom here. If we break this bottom, this can really flush again. Panda Super Saiyan! I think we're in a good trade here, pandas. I think it's still juicy. Again, I don't want to make more than $10,000. If you make more than $10,000, then they automatically turn your accounts to a Pro Plus account. And I don't want to do that. I don't want a Pro Plus account. Why do I not want a Pro Plus account? Because they automatically lock up $5,000 that you cannot withdraw from. They automatically withdraw. I mean, I guess at the end it could be a decent thing because your split turns to a 90-10 split. Sorry, yeah, 90-10 split instead of an 80-20 split. So maybe in the long run might be a good thing, but for my trading style for these, like I don't know if my accounts will last that long. I'm not sure how long they'll last for. Okay, it did a strong push down, but on the 2500 tick chart, it just bounces right back up. We need this to continue to push down. If this reverses all the way back up, it could be very tricky. It could be very tricky. Right? If this reverses all the way back up, right? Strong bull bar ending on its high, strong bear bar ending on its low, right? Both of them just reverse. Then we're just like pure trading range. And it becomes like really 50-50. We're balancing off this a third time. I think we're gonna break beneath it, but that's just me. I mean, it looks ripe for a flush here. We need a flush down now. Absurd gamer. Koala. We got a koala and a panda here. Absurd gamers. I keep my accounts at 52 500. Everything I make daily I withdraw because I know myself I'll lose it. Yeah. Basically that's what's gonna happen. Pandas! Can we get a big flush down here? 2500 tick charts looks terrible right now. Right, we virtually zero follow through on that super strong bear bar ending on its low. Like that means there's bulls here all waiting with all their limit orders, bouncing this market back up. That's what you don't want to see because you know that they're here now. You know when there's bulls present, it's not a good sign for us, for the bears right now. When I say us, I mean bears because right now we're in a short. It's pushing it actually pretty strong back up, unfortunately. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. I don't mind if it goes sideways a little bit. I'll just hate if this bounces all the way back up, takes me out, and then finally flushes. That's what will cause the ultimate type of tilt because we are looking pretty good here. If we can... See the 2500 tick chart. Strong bull bar ending on its high, reverses. Strong bull bar ending on its high, reverse. Strong bear bar ending on its low, reverses. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Some continuation now. Let's see what happens here. And that's really nasty. That means on the 500 tick chart, it is making a triple bottom, and it can break out here. It could really break out here now. In fact, I almost feel like it will break out here. It will reverse here at this point, right? Triple bottom. Typically, you don't do more than 3 bounces. By the third bounce, this is when you typically reverse. So this could be a really good trade to go long. This could be a really good trade to go long here. If it like does a trap trade here, this could be a really good trade because a triple bounce. Typically, when you have a triple bounce, that's it. Yep. If this reverses back up, this can really reverse here. Like basically, it's a triple bottom, and triple bottoms. Usually, you don't bounce more than 3 times. Usually you don't bounce more than 3 times. I guess technically it's a triple top as well. I'm just curious to see what happens here. It's going so sideways. It's technically a triple top and a triple bottom at the same time. It's actually kind of crazy. This would happen when I'm like hoping for a huge flush down. It just goes completely sideways for 1 hour straight. It's been like 30 minutes and we've just been going completely sideways. 5 minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. Yeah, like 30 minutes, 25 minutes. I don't know what's going to happen here. It looks really 50-50. If this breaks this high here, then this can reverse very strong. And goodbye profits. At least we swung for the fences, you know, we got to try. We already locked up a bunch of profits here, so I'm not like too sad if we lose this. It's basically, I'm leaving $2,000 on the table, which is a shame. I mean, it's a lot of bamboo. But look at the potential I'm trying to gain here. That's the idea. Okay. Very interesting. The trap fails. This is very strange. Like, if I was trading the 500 tick chart, I'll be really tilted by now. because this is like in and out of 20 EMA, back and forth, back and forth. Like this is like very difficult to trade. Okay, triggers the trap fails essentially here. It does not bounce 4 times. I'll tell you that much, pandas. Like if it comes back down here, it's gonna flush through. It's gonna flush through. If it comes back down here, I don't think it's gonna bounce again. Like after 3 times, like the bulls are like, all right, we give up. We're gonna just let this go, and we'll next trade. You know what I mean? Like I don't think it's the 4th time. It's usually it's not gonna hold the 4th time. Usually after the 4th time, it knocks it the 4th time. That support is weakened every single time, right? Because buyers came in. Where are the rest of the buyers now? Like, are there still more buyers here after 3 times they bought up? Same on the top here, right? Sellers. And the same can go for here. If it comes back up, then all the sellers might be gone. And it can just blast through. Same idea. So either way, at this point, wow, this is going to flush, pandas. Like, this is going to flush. Get ready. Pandas! Are you ready? Are you ready? It doesn't bounce a 4th time. Trust me, pandas. It won't bounce a 4th time. This won't bounce a 4th time. Trust me. It's flushing now. Wow, pandas. Are we going to get it? Is this our payday? Is today our payday? Let's get it. Now, pandas, I'm trailing here. I'm going to protect my profits right here. And if we come back up, it is what it is. Right, because we broke this pivot low. So now I'm moving my trailing stop loss to up here. Thinking if we come back up here, it's going to be kaputs. The trade is kaputs. Because now, what I'm looking for are lower highs, right? Every single time. I want lower highs, lower lows every time. And once if it breaks this pivot high, then that pattern breaks. And we technically don't make a lower high. We're making a higher high. So that's why I'm trailing it here. That's why I waited for this to break first. This trade is taking forever, pandas. But like I said, it does not hold the 4th time. It's breaking through the 4th time. Like it's very rare bounce. It will bounce a 4th time. Pandas! We're up almost $5,000 on this trade alone. On this trade alone, we're almost 5K up. And I have no reason to no reason to get out of this trade. I really have no reason to get out of this trade. No reason whatsoever. This looks very bearish. I would love always in short here if we can get it. Right, break this low, always in short. Right, I want sellers to come and they just sell the moment this bar closes. I want them to sell it strong. No looking back here. So it didn't happen as I wanted. Right, the moment this bar closes, there's some buyers that are coming back up here, pushing this back up. The sellers were not strong enough. They're battling. They're certainly battling. Certainly. For me, I like my stop loss where it is. I think at this point, if it does hit this trade is done. We call it a day and move on. And we made this much profits, which is not as much as I wanted. But I think in terms of the trade management, that's the best way to do it. And it's just, it is what it is. Breakdown retest on the bottom of the support. Now acting as resistance, also 20 EMA. This is 500 tick chart. Actually, wouldn't mind if that triggered on the 2500 tick chart, creating a trap to the downside. I don't mind that, but it makes a micro double top instead. I don't mind if it does do that. It might do it on the 2500 tick chart to create a trap. It looks like a high chance it creates this trap here on the 2500 tick. Right, the 2500 tick, I want it to actually break above the previous candle's high and then reverse down to create a trap to really flush. So now it creates the second entry long. I want this to reverse now and create the trap, and I think it's going to be a very strong push down. as long as it doesn't push all the way back up and smashes my my stop loss, which it could do. You know, strong bear bar ending near its low, just reverses on a dime, right? It's just basically in line with what it's been in the last 6 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars, completely overlapping. So this could come all the way back up, take me out, and then push back down. Has full possibility to do this on the 500 tick chart. It looks like it's setting up for a reversal here, right? Fails against a short, maybe can blast off here. It'd be a decent trade to take a fail second just short here, I think, right? Thinking that this trading range, like we were beneath it, now it's a failed breakdown of it, creating a trap trade to the long side here. Could be a decent trade to go long, to be honest. Hopefully the long triggers and reverses and fails. That's what I'm hoping, but we shall see. Look at the 500 tick chart, thinking that this reversal might be very good. With this trap trade. A lot of bulls are salivating at this trap trade. They're in this trap. A lot of bulls. It reverses immediately, which is a good sign for us, but still not strong enough. Bulls buying it all up here for that with the retracement. Buying the retracements up. Still buying the retracements up. Doesn't quite break the previous candle's low, right, where their stop losses are, and that's how strong the bulls are right now. The bulls are very strong. You know how strong the bulls are, especially when you're a bear. When you're a short, you become the best bull in the world. When you're a bear, you become the most insane bull in the world. Micro double bottom. Micro double bottom. Still, you're in this trade if you're long. All the bulls bought it up, the entire retracement down, and the micro double bottom. That's how strong the bulls were. They bought this all up here, and this could really blast off here. Reverse strongly up. But bear said, "Nuh-uh. You think you're going to blast off? We're going to sell the moment it hits anywhere." Anywhere. They just want to sell anywhere. If this reverses, it'd be a good sign for us. We need to break this low here. We need to break this low to be a very good sign. And even better, beneath the 20 EMA. That's what we really need. We need this to go beneath the 20 EMA to continue. Okay, so now the bulls got stopped out. The weak bulls. Break beneath the 20 EMA. Close beneath the 20 EMA is what we need. No close beneath the 20 EMA. It's still in bull land. We're still in bull land if we cannot close beneath the 20 EMA. Look how we get close to it. Bull's still buying it up near the 20 EMA now. You can see the bulls battling, right? They're just buying with limit orders almost anywhere, everywhere at this point, thinking they found the reversal of the day. Hopefully bears can prove them wrong. 20 EMA. We're breaking pandas. We're still Super Saiyan. We still have our pivot high. We still have our trailing stop loss here. Hopefully spike and channel grind its way down. I don't even care. Just grind its way down. Who cares? It's a strong move down, right? This reversal failed, which is causing a strong move back down. Just a bounce off the 20 EMA on the 2500 tick chart. Pandas! Pandas. Imagine you had 6 contracts and you're just swinging the 6 contracts right now. Imagine if that was the case. I think we're in business here, pandas. Pandas. Ooh. I'm thinking we're going to keep pushing down here pretty strong. Pretty strong here. Pretty strong here. Right, this is clearly hard time breaking above the 20 minute and 2500 tick chart. 5-minute chart. We've only had basically one pullback so far. It's starting to look like a limit order market. Should I just lock up 5,000 today? Should I just lock up 5,000? I mean, a $5,000 a day is not too shabby if you ask me. I just want these candles to finish. I still don't have a reason to like close my trade out. I still don't really have big reasons. Like it's not like other than it's turning kind of to like a trading range, limit order market. I don't see big signs of reversal yet. If anything, I saw failed reversal attempt. This could be where it really flushes. I really want to see it always in short. Like I really want to see a strong bear bar ending on its low and follow through. That would make me very happy. No Diddy. Make me very happy. No Diddy. Pandas! And you know I'm withdrawing this today. I'm withdrawing this today and I'm going to treat out Miss Panda to a nice little dinner. That's what this money's going to go to. Miss Panda, nice little dinner. We're going to celebrate today for making $5,000 in one single day, in one single trade. Goodness gracious. Again, not much reason to exit my trade. No, not much reason to close this. We're still going down, making lower highs, lower lows. And as long as we do that, I'm in a happy place. What I would love to see is a strong bear bar with follow through. Right? We still haven't had follow through, right? Strong bear bar, but no follow through. Like I want a bear bar with follow through. Kind of like this one. Bear bar, follow through. That's what I want to see. And for time's sake, I might just end it there. Because this trade is taking forever. This is like what Albrooks calls a Walmart trade. It means you literally just go shopping and just either get stopped out or you hit your target. It's one or the other. Spike in channel, 2500 tick chart. 5 minute, also spike in channel. But the legs have like, they're virtually pure overlapping bars. I'm really curious to see what happens after this bear bar. If this closes bear bar. I'm really curious to see what happens here. I want follow through. Bear bar follow through. I'm always in the short. I want the bears to take over and the bulls to capitulate. That's what I want to see right now. If you look at it though, I mean, we're just very choppy. A very choppy day altogether. Okay, bear bar. As you can see, we close actually inside this bar, which is a weak sign, right? We want to close beneath the low here. We close above the low. And the moment this bar closes, you get bulls rushing in, right? Limit order bulls rushing in here. That's not a good sign for bears. Right? The moment this bar closes, you can see there's a little gap here. Actually goes up, and now bulls are rushing in. And that means bears here, there was no conviction to go short there. Absolutely no conviction to go short at the close of this bar. They may just be looking for pullbacks because we're in a limit order market. So they may just be looking for retracements, they're thinking that, hey, we keep retracing back up. If I can buy at a better price, if I can sell at a better price, why not? They'll sell it up here. I guess for some, maybe 50% of this bar, they're just selling it. But it's just the bears recognizing we're in a limit order market. No reason to sell here because they think we can sell up here. So, but hopefully we can just get a flush down. Let's break this low. And I want to see a strong breakdown here. If we can get it. I doubt it though because we're a pure limit order market. It's just a grind down. But it is grinding down, right? It's at least going the way we want it to go. It is taking forever, pandas. Like, if you think about it, pandas, it's almost boring. Even though you're making all this money, it's boring because the market is so slow. Like, that's how you know the market is so terrible. Even when you're making $3,000 on one single contract, you're like, man, this is a grind. This is boring, even though you're making so much money. Just because the price action is so choppy, so grindy. BPCF Gaming does say something interesting. You can attach this. If you hold control, you can attach your targets or your orders to indicators. So when you hold control near an indicator, you can see it snaps up to it. If I right when I press control, it snaps up to it. It finds the nearest indicator and attaches itself to it, and then asks you if you want to attach it. So that's a good idea. I'm gonna just leave my stop loss at the 20 EMA, thinking this is a good place to have my stop loss if we do come back up here. Thinking that this trade is kaputs if it does come back up here, which is kind of interesting because you'd think most people will actually sell at the 20 EMA at this point. But now it's coming back up. We still haven't had a bear bar with follow through. Right, every bear bar was matched with a bull bar, which is super annoying because you want this to go down, but every time it pushes down, it gets bought up very, very strongly by bulls. So definitely bulls and bears are in the market. And this could be where the bulls come back. And like I said, bears are like, hey, why would I sell here when I know I can sell up here, recognizing the spike in channel. Right now they're selling near the top of this bar. The bears. Hopefully we get more selling there at the top of this bar. Hopefully we get massive selling here. The 5-minute is just so choppy. I mean, it's just so choppy here. Hopefully the bears are still in town and they'll push this back down when it's near the top of this bar. Hopefully, but it's no guarantees. Huh? You can see the bears are still in town, right? When you get close to the top of the body here, that they sold it, that they're selling here. Is it strong enough? I don't know. Is it strong enough to get another push down? We'll see. I think I'm going to get out on one more push down here just because this is taking way too long and I, believe it or not, have things I need to do. Believe it or not, pandas. I got some bamboo trees I need to climb. I need to do some stuff today. I can't just, unless I just let this stream run without me here, which I have done before. Let's get one more solid push down and let's get out of this trade. I'm happy with my bamboo. My bamboo boo boo. Man, look at this. 2,500 takes our strong bull bar ending on its high. Gets reverse strong bear bar. It's not done yet, but coming off our trend line and pretty much 20 EMA. I mean, it's just a pure limit order market. What can you do? But the nice thing about limit order markets is both bulls and bears are making lots of money today. But you gotta be very, very seasoned and very brave to do so. Like just to buy down here, sell up here. Okay. Pushing down. I'm thinking it's gonna get bought up probably near here. That has been bought up several times before. This is pure limit order market. It's insane. Strong bear ending on its low. Gets bought up immediately on the 2,500 tick chart. It is pure limit order market. It's very frustrating. It's not even frustrating. It's just so slow. I do want to push down a little bit more, but I mean, I still feel pretty safe. 2500 tick chart clearly underneath the 20 MA. Spike in channel. I mean, it's going down. It's just going down in the worst way possible. Like, look at this. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Essentially 9 bars overlapping, going slightly down. Brandos, what can you do about it? Just gotta watch it. At least we're making bamboo, right? Nothing to complain about here. Let's get a nice push down here. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it just break down all of a sudden, just flush to the downside. I love it. I love if I can see that. Is it going to happen? Most likely not. The price action is telling us pretty clearly what the bulls and bears are doing right now. And if that's the case, then most likely we'll just get bought up near here again, get sold near here again. I mean, that's just what it's been doing for the last hour. Literally, like the last hour. Okay. Something interesting happening here. We could not break this low, and now we're reversing back up. This could mean the bulls are gaining strength. The bears, they were not able to break the previous candle's low. It could mean nothing as well. I have no clue. Strong bull bar ending on its high on the 2500 tick chart. This could create a second entry short coming off the 20 MA, or it can even create a reversal here. Essentially, it's creating a bull flag. It could reverse here. It can do that. 500 tick chart. Showing pretty strong signs of reversal here. 5 minute again. Just same shenanigans. I have no problem watching this. It's pretty painful though, right, Pandas? It's pretty painful. This is what trading is. This is like 90% of trading. Literally just watching something just grind you to the bone, essentially. We broke a previous candle's high. Hopefully bears come in again, as they have been. And we push down here. I don't know. That's what I'm hoping. Second entry short maybe on the 2500 tick chart. What's our 5 minute look like? Our 500 tick chart. Okay, we're breaking above this trend line now. Depending on how you draw it, but looks like it's breaking above it. Okay, we're really breaking above it now. 5 minute. Are we getting anything here? Is this reversing back up? Are we going to get smashed? Are we getting smashed? We tried our best to run this, but the market was not favorable for us. Instead, it's just doing this nasty, pure limit order grind. What can we do about it? Nothing much other than watch it just grind us down to our bones. Wow. What a move. Nasty. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting here. Could be a breakout retest here, and this trap could be a nice, maybe a nice long trade here. For those trying to go long, this could be your trap trade you're looking for. Right? You're kind of breaking out of the top of the channel, and you can trigger above here. Could be a decent trade to go long. I'm hoping it triggers and fails and it just reverses back down. But this could be a decent trade long, as in like it could reverse, right? That's what you want it to do. Penis! What do we do here? We're just watching this go? I mean, we're just attached to the 20 EMA. We're going to let it ride. Hopefully the Bears are still in town. Hopefully the Bears have some resolve left. Hopefully Bears will still try to come in short with limit order market. It looks like the bears are kind of absent right now. I don't see them. Okay, trap does trigger. Kind of like how I said it will trap, right? Breaks out, retest, trap triggers. Okay, looks like it's failing. Ouch. I would love to see it fail for me, for my sake. Second entry short maybe on the 2500 tick chart. That'll be beautiful, pandas. That'll be beautiful. Second entry short to give us the impetus to push down to make our payday today. Can we get it though? Will it happen? It looks like it won't. Looks like it's gonna stop us out. Unfortunately, blast off. Yeah, I mean, it was just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. I mean, something must have happened. I don't know what happened, but something must have happened. We made 3K today. Not bad. We protected some profits. This is actually just going crazy right now. What in the world just happened? News drop somewhere? Did news just drop? What in the world? Look at this bull bar. That's absolutely insane. I mean, I guess. What in the world is happening? I'm not happy with 3K day. I'm happy with the 3K day. I'm not complaining. 3K it is. You know what I mean, pandas? 3K it is. We got another take profit account. Maybe we'll try another trade here. Second entry long because this is just blasting off right now. Let's take the second entry long here. Triggers. Second entry long fails. Whoa! Whoa! That was very, very strange. Not sure what just happened. That was very strange. Not sure what just happened. That was very strange. Not sure what just happened. But these accounts are about to get busted now, which is a shame. Reversing all the way back down. Can't go long here because it's beneath the 20 MA. Can't go short here because it's fourth push down, unfortunately.
$2,500 tick trap.
We're blasting off here, pandas. Let's get it. I'm not sure what happened to my trade. Oh, you know what happened? It triggered. It went through my order. It didn't fill me, unfortunately. Your order disappears when it does that. It's a darn shame. It's a darn shame because we would have made some bamboo here. We would have made some serious bamboo. Oh, I don't understand. I hate when it does that. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to higher or low. These accounts most likely will get busted here. These accounts most likely get busted. Higher or low here. Do I like it? Sure, why not? Higher or low here. Second entry long. Better trade waiting for me. Second entry long. Terrible looking signal bar. Now we're breaking beneath here. Looking like a reversal now here. Fail second entry long is my setup if I can get it. Doesn't quite get there. Now it does. Okay, second entry long. Looking to reverse it here. This could blast off, but who knows? All right, last trade probably for these accounts. They might get busted here. It'd be a shame if it does, but I think it's a good trade here. Failed second entry long. Looking to make some bamboo here. All right, fans. Unfortunately, we busted our accounts. I'll see you guys bright tomorrow. We'll be right back at it again. Pandas. Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys then. As always, happy trading up us. Bye.